virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai Education Department. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we will learn maths. Come on, we will begin our chapter. Subject is maths of standard 3rd and name of the lesson is 2.7 fractions. This is part 2 of this lesson. Yes, dear children, you know that the meaning of fraction is it is a part of one whole, isn't it? When we cut the whole into some pieces, then each piece is called as the fraction of that whole, isn't it? In part 1, we learnt about the half portion and the quarter part, isn't it? Okay, now we will take a quick recap of the last lecture and then we will proceed to our today's lecture. See, this is a full watermelon, isn't it? One whole, and this is half, correct? And this is a quarter. One piece is nothing but a quarter part, right? Now here you can see a whole star, right? Now we will cut this into two parts. That is nothing but half and one more half. Means in one whole we get two halves. Only and only two halves. Isn't it? Okay, this is about half. Now the next thing we have learned that is about the quarter. Correct? Now here is one sum. There are 12 eggs. Give Rahul half of that. Yes, here 12 eggs we can see. Now we have to give Rahul half of this. You know the half of 12 is nothing but 6. Correct? So 6 eggs we have to give to Rahul. Means that is equal to half of whatever we have. Isn't it? The next thing is here. This is a one whole circle. Now we will divide this equally into two parts. You can see here, isn't it? Now each part is called as half. Means we got two halves from one whole. Correct? Now the same circle we will divide into 4 equal parts. See this? Now we got 4 equal parts. Now each part is called as here the quarter. What we call quarter of this whole. How many quarters we got here? Yes, 4 quarters we got. Means we can say that one whole has 4 quarters. Okay, remember this. Now see here, we have how many eggs? We have 12 eggs. Okay, first we will do half of this. You know, half of 12 is nothing but 6. Okay, now we will try to make a quarter part of this. Yes, dear children, you know that quarter means half of half. Here half is nothing but 6. Correct? Now half of 6 is how much? Yes. Come on, tell me 3. Very good. Half of 6 is 3. So this is nothing but the quarter portion of this whole. Whole is here 12. 12x. Correct? Now this is 1 quarter. This is second quarter. Correct? Now see here first quarter, second quarter, third quarter and fourth quarter. Means here also we got 4 quarters from a whole. Correct? Now dear children, this is an apple. One whole apple. Okay, we will cut this into two equal parts. That is nothing but two halves, or each part is called as half. Okay, you know this, and you know this also. This is 1/4. When we cut an apple into four equal parts, then each part is called as 1/4. Okay, dear children, then what about the other three parts that left when we take out 1/4 from an apple? Yes, that is nothing but 3/4. Remember, in this, how many quarters are there? This is 1, 2, and 3. 3/4 together are there. So this is called as 3/4. This is 1/4. When we attach this to here, to the 3/4, it again becomes one whole. Isn't it? So dear children, this is 1/4 and this is 3/4. Now, I hope you understood about the 3/4. We will understand clearly by using one more example. See here, so many chocolates are there. How many chocolates are there here? 20 chocolates are there. Total 20 chocolates are there. Okay, now what we will do? Half part of 20 chocolates. Come on, tell me how many? Yes, half of 20 is nothing but 10. Correct? Yes. I will brought this 10 down. Correct? This is 10 chocolates. Because that is half of 20. Now, one more thing, that is quarter part of 20 chocolate is how much? Yes, half of half. We will bring 5 down, isn't it? 5 chocolates are nothing but the quarter part of 20 chocolates. Right? Now, one more we have learned now. That is about the 3/4. Okay, come on, tell me 3/4 part of 20 chocolates. How much? Yes, you know that 1/4 is 5. Then, come on. Yes, very good. 15. 5 threes are. 1/4 is 5. 3/4 means we will multiply 5 by 3. That is nothing but 15 chocolates. Very good. Now, here we can see a rectangle. This is divided equally into 4 parts. Okay? Right? Now, what we will do? We will show here 1/4 part and 3/4 part. Okay? See, this is 4 parts we have. They are equal in shape and size. Right? Now, we will divide this into 3/4 and 1/4. See, one whole we have divided into here 1/4 and here 3/4. When we attach all these, then again we will get one whole. Isn't it? So, one whole has 1/4 plus 3/4. Got this? Otherwise, you can say half and a quarter is equal to 3/4. Isn't it? We have to write about the colored part. See here, 4 parts are there. Out of that, 2 are colored, means half portion is colored. In the second one, here 4 parts are there. Out of 4 parts, 3 parts are colored. Yes, this is nothing but 3/4. They are colored, isn't it? Here, again 4 parts are there and only 1 part is colored. That is nothing but quarter part is colored. Right? Here only quarter part this girl is showing. Yes, in one whole we get 2 halves, 4 quarters. Okay? Otherwise 1/4 and 3/4. Right? Now color 3/4 by yellow. Here you can see the picture with 4 equal parts. We have to color 3 parts, any 3 parts by yellow, because that is nothing but 3/4. Correct? Now one more. Color 1/4 by orange. Again the same picture. 4 equal parts you can see here. Only we have to color one part, isn't it? Because that is nothing but 1/4. Which color we have to give? Orange color, isn't it? Now next is color half portion by red. Again here 4 squares together we can see. Half portion. Please read the word properly. Half portion means out of 4, half is nothing but 2 boxes. Right? Color quarter portion by blue. Out of 4, quarter portion is nothing but 1 box. Color half portion by black. 4 boxes again. Half portion you have to color by black. Color whole by green. Yes, whole means what? Full one. Okay, means full figure we have to color by green. That is nothing but whole. Got this, children? Now here this is from your textbook, page number 81. See whether the colored and the white parts of the figures, means here non-colored parts, okay, of the figures below are a quarter, a half or 3/4. Here we have to observe these figures from the first row. Then we have to write the colored part of these figures in this second row. And we have to write the non-colored part portion in the third row. Okay, in the second row colored part we will try to write. This is given. This is half portion is colored. Okay, now we will move to second one. Yes dear children, here we can see 4 parts. One part is colored. Only we will observe the colored parts first. Okay, come on, tell me. Yes, very good. This is a quarter part. This half. Nice. This 3 parts are colored. 3/4. 2 parts are colored means half. Here again 3/4. Isn't it? Very good. Now here non-colored part. See here. Non-colored part we have to observe. You have to ignore this colored part. Here see only 2. Out of that 1 is non-colored. So half. Here 3 non-colored parts we can see in this figure. So that is 3/4. Again see here. Quarter plus 3/4 together it became 1 whole. Right? This is half means rest is half. Here 3. Only 1 part is not colored. So what? Here 2 parts are not colored out of 4. So half. Here only 1 part is not colored. Again quarter. Correct? Very good. You can try this from your textbook also. Now, here we will go through some problem sums. Okay? See this. The length of the school ground is 20 meters. See, this is a school ground. The length of school ground is how much? It is given 20 meter. Please try to understand. The sum is same, but it is given in statements. Okay. Second, what is the half the length of the school ground? Yes, the length is 20 meters. What is the half of 20 meters? Like this, you have to think. Half the length of the school ground is nothing but, yes, see here, half the length, half of 20 is nothing but 10 meter, isn't it? So here we will write 10 meters. Okay, next is quarter the length of the school ground. quarter the length is this much only. Okay, you know quarter the length means half of this half. We know half is 10. Half of 10 is nothing but 5 meter. Correct? So here we will write 5 meters. That is nothing but 1 quarter. Right? Now what about the 3 quarters of the length of the school ground? This is, see up to here, 3 quarters. You can go for 2 methods. Okay, you can multiply this quarter by 3, then also you will get the 3 quarters. Or if you minus a quarter from the whole, then also you will get the 3 quarters. Whichever will easy for you, that you can follow. Okay, here what we will do, the 3 quarter is nothing but 15 meter. Isn't it? 5 3s are 15, or 20 minus 5 is also 15. So the answer is 15 meters. Got this? The next sum is 3 quarters of 80 grams of salt. See, 80 grams of salt is here. We have to count 3 quarters of 80 grams. Yes, dear children, this is a little difficult one. So what we will do, first we will find out half of 80 grams. Half of 8 is how much? 4, right? So 80 is, half of 80 is 40. Okay. Then you know that 3 quarters is equal to quarter multiplied by 3. So we will find out the quarter of 80 grams. That is nothing but half of half. Okay, that is equal to 20 grams. Isn't it? Are you following? Now, if you want to find out 3 quarters, then what we will do? 20 multiplied by 3. That is nothing but 2 3s are 6 and 1 more 0. 60 grams. Yes, got this children? So we can write here like this. 3 quarters of 80 grams of salt is equal to 60 grams. Now here, how much is each of the following? See, half of a 24 meter length of a cloth. Yes, come on, tell me. We will write directly here. Half of 24 meter length of cloth. Yes, half of 24 how much? Correct, 12. Half of 24 meter length of cloth is equal to 12 meter. 12 2s are 24, isn't it? A quarter part of rupees 100. See here, quarter part. Yes, this is 100 rupee note. Come on, tell me, quarter part is equal to how much? Yes, half is equal to 50. Right? The half of 50 is equal to 25. Isn't it? That is nothing but the quarter part of rupees 100. Right? Next is a quarter part of 20 liters of kerosene. This is a kerosene. A quarter of 20 liters. Yes, dear children, again you can count like this. Half of 20 is 10 and half of 10 is 5. So we can write here quarter part of 20 liter of kerosene is equal to 5 liter. Right? Got this? Half of 6 hours 20 minutes. Yes, dear children, here you can see a clock. What we have to find out here? The half of 6 hours and 20 minutes. We will go through by steps. First we will count about only the hours. Yes, half of 6 hours. Half of 6 is how much? 3. Right? So we will write 3 hours. Here hours is there, so we will write here hours. Okay? Next we will go for minutes. So half of 20 minutes is equal to 10 minutes. Got this? So we will add these two. We can write like this. So half of 6 hours 20 minutes is equal to 3 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, got this children? This is very easy if you think properly. Logically. 3/4 of rupees 120. Here you can see 120. Okay, 100 note and a 20 note. 120. 3/4 of 120 is equal to how much? Yes, again here half of 120 is nothing but how much? 6. 6 to the 12, isn't it? So here half of 12 is 6, means half of 120 is nothing but 60 rupees. Right? Half of half. You know that half is rupees 60. Correct? Half of half is nothing but 30. Half of 60 is rupees 30. Right? Now we want to find out 3/4. So what we will do? 3/4 is nothing but half plus a quarter. Like this also we can do. That is 60 plus 30. That is rupees 90. Right? We can see here 90 rupees. 50 plus 20 plus 20. Correct? 90. Like this we can write 3/4 of rupees 120 is equal to rupees 90. Got this? Here, Hema is 10 years old today. Hema. Okay. Now Raj is half as old as Hema. Is Raj? What is given? Raj is half as old as Hema. She is 10 years old. Okay. Now we can write here Hema is 10 years old and Raj is half as old as Hema. That is nothing but Raj is 5 years old. Correct? Right? Try to think logically. You will get the answer without any difficulty. See, a Shobha has a length of 20 meters of cloth. She gave half of it to Ramesh. What length of the cloth does she have left? How much did she give Ramesh? See here, Shobha, she has a length of 20 meters of cloth. She gave half of it to Ramesh. Okay, now half of 20 meters, how much? 10 meters, isn't it? So half of 20 is equal to 10 meters, she gave it to Ramesh. What length of the cloth does she have left now? Yes, she gave 10 meters to Ramesh. And how much left with her? Yes, 20 minus 10, that is 10 meters of cloth left with Shobha. How much did she give Ramesh? She gave Ramesh 10 meters of cloth. Okay, try to answer the questions asked. Avni has 100 rupees. Okay, if she gives a 3/4 of that amount to her brother, what is the amount of money she gives him? Yes, Avni, here she has rupees 100. Okay, she gives 3/4 of that amount to her brother. 3/4. First we will go through half. Half of rupees 100 is nothing but 50. Correct? She gives a 3/4 of that amount to her brother, means, see here, half of rupees 50 is rupees 25. This you know, correct? And what about the 3/4? 3/4 is nothing but 25 multiplied by 3. Correct? 1/4 multiplied by 3 is nothing but 3/4, right? So she gives rupees 75 to her brother, right? And how much left with her? Come on, tell me. The amount left with her is nothing but 100 minus 75 is equal to rupees 25, right? A rope has a length of 24 meters. See, this is a rope, has a length of 24 meters. Okay, if a 3/4 length is to be cut off, what length should be marked off from one end? Here it has two ends, this one and this one. We will calculate from here. Okay, this is 24 meters long. Correct? Now what is asked? If a 3/4 length is to be cut off, here half of 24 is how much? 12. Right? Half of 12 is how much? 6. Correct? Otherwise, how we do? The 3/4 half plus quarter. Here half is 12 and quarter is 6. So 12 plus 6 is nothing but 3/4, that is 18, isn't it? See, this is our 3/4 rope. That is nothing but 18 meters. Right? Length from one end will be cut at 18 meters. It takes 6 hours to travel from Solapur to Nanded. These are cities. Okay, Solapur, Nanded, cities of Maharashtra. Okay, it takes half that time to reach Latur from Solapur. See, this is the map. I will show you where is Solapur. See here, red dot. This is nothing but Solapur. Try to understand the sum. Very easy sum this is. Okay. And Nanded. Here is Nanded. Okay. I will write here Nanded. Okay. What is given? It takes 6 hours to travel from Solapur to Nanded. Solapur to Nanded by bus it takes 6 hours. Okay. 6 hours. From here Solapur to Nanded. Okay. This is given. Next, it takes half that time to reach Latur from Solapur. This is Solapur, you know. And see, this is Latur. I will write in red. Okay, this is Latur. Okay, now from Solapur to Latur, it takes only half that time from Solapur to Nanded time. It takes 6 hours from Solapur to Nanded, you know. So half of that is nothing but how much? Yes, very good. This is 3 hours. From Solapur to Latur 3 hours. From Latur to Nanded 3 hours. That became 6 hours. Isn't it? So what is our answer? It will take 3 hours to reach Latur from Solapur. See, from Solapur to Latur, it takes only 3 hours. Right? See, this is one more type. 1 dozen bananas means 12 bananas. Remember, dear children, dozen means always equal to 12 pieces. Okay, 1 dozen banana means 12 bananas. 1 dozen eggs means 12 eggs. 1 dozen oranges, 1 dozen mangoes means always remember that is equal to 12 objects. Now here, half the dozen. Dozen means how much? 12, you know. Correct? Half the dozen is equal to how much? Yes? 6. Very good. 6 bananas. Okay, tell me, what about the quarter the dozen? Yes. Half of 6. That is nothing but 3 bananas. Very good. And what about the 3/4 dozen? Yes. 3 multiplied by 3. Correct? That is equal to 9 bananas. Remember this. Okay, dozen means always equal to 12. Thank you, dear children. Please go through your book. There are so many questions on page number 83. Please try to solve. Okay? Take care.
Thank you very much for being a part of this lesson. Please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon to get new updated videos.